When he enters, the darkness retreats. With the roar of thunder, his power completes. Fear and respect, they follow his reign. JoeDaKing's arrival ignites the flame.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to be watching CJ again, the trial of GAROU from One Punch Man. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
So after Blue ends up getting sent flying into the wall,
Where's arm go?
Villains were in the room cheering like, "Oh yeah, you showed him right." Well, Garou turned around and said, "The fuck are you guys cheering for? You know I'm about to whoop y'all asses too, right?"
You serious? I'm like, what did he say f me for?
The hand demon. It's a demon with them hands.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the round table.
Hey.
You already know what time it is. Hit the poster, it's trial time, baby, for one of the deadliest YNs in anime history. And it is none other than the self-proclaimed human monster, the hero hunter Garou. And man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this
man cold
is one of Satan's greatest soldiers. If I looked at this man's playlist, it's straight Vaughn with a little bit of TK and a sprinkle of Melly. Cause murder was on this nigga's mind 24/7. So let's go ahead and get down to business.
Oh boy.
The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado,
I already know this man is crazy. This man is...
This trial is brought to you by Zenless Zone Zero. A free to
Hold on, let's skip that. Let's skip that. Hold on.
2.1 today.
Yeah, skip that. Let's get into this trial.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, the Hero Hunter. Garou.
That's a badass name, though.
Now, like I said earlier, this man is one of anime's deadliest YNs. This man is only 18-year-old dog-walking grown-ass men. Like real shit.
This man's 18? I didn't even know. Man, this man is young. Holy. This man's 2 years younger than I am. Holy crap. Holy shit. One strong, buff-ass 18-year-old. Holy crap.
This man avidly goes around hunting down heroes and beating the shit out of them. This nigga
That's what we know how
crazy. And I mean, bro, you could just tell by his appearance. This nigga has the signature Heihachi cut. He just doesn't have the bald spot yet. And this is
they got a yee-ass haircut.
If you have the same hairstyle as one of the biggest menaces in video game history, I'm not fucking with that nigga. No, he's a smoke demon. Now, to understand why this man
everybody knows he's a smoke demon,
crash out, we have to go back and take a look at his childhood. So when Garou was a kid, he loved to watch TV and watch superhero shows. Now, when he was watching these shows, he always sympathized with the monsters and thought that they were treated unfairly and wanted them to win. So basically, to give y'all a real life example, this kid would watch Power Rangers and he would want villains like Ivan Ooze, Mesogog, and Lord Zed to win.
That's kind of
this kid should have been put
that's kind of weird. Now, no, let's be real here. If you try to sympathize with the people who trying to destroy the planet. Nah, you are not. You have some sort of like, you got issues, my guy. You are straight up low-key on the path of going to Psychoville, my guy. Oh, that'd be crazy, man.
Obviously, he was bullied because of this. But one day, this nigga snapped and beat the shit out of one of his bullies. This nigga was a juvenile delinquent at the age of 5. So obviously, he was suspended because the principal wasn't trying to hear this guy out or nothing, even though he was the one being bullied the whole time. And he was basically just labeled as an outcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you here. That's for like actual real life example of like bullshit in schools. Like, you would not believe how many kids get suspended because they're trying to fight back from being bullied. Like, they're fighting back against their bullies. Like, they will tolerate this bullying for a while, but once somebody fights back, they side with the bully. It makes no sense. Like, why are you encouraging this bullshit? You wonder why people got mental issues nowadays? Because you got people like, I don't know, Flash Thompson freaking, I don't know what, Biff Tannen or some shit, going around your schools just doing shit. Y'all ain't doing nothing about it, but you're only gonna do something when somebody decides they decide they want to just, they're done with this shit. They want to fight back, prove they're no longer that little bitch no more. Nah, the moment you decide to punish the, I swear, this one thing, it just seems to be pissed off. Like, I've seen enough videos, enough examples of this shit. Like, it makes no sense. Like, TV, movies, even in real life, this shit happens. And it makes no freaking sense. Like, you're out here trying to make sure these kids have a better future. And you got these bastards, bullies out here pretty much screwing up everything else for everybody else. I'm really feeling for this kid here, man. He got some bullshit on his fingers, on his hands, not gonna lie.
Now, some years later, this man traveled to Bang's dojo and wanted him to train him. So Bang decided to train him, and Garou quickly became Bang's top student. Now, this is when this motherfucker crashed out. Once he learned everything he needed to learn, this man said, "Man, I'm done with this shit." And beat the hell out of everybody else in the dojo.
Oh, this man a demon.
Crippled every single student at that dojo that day because he simply got bored. So after this, Bang expelled him, and Garou went down the path to become a literal human monster. And his only objective
is this Kuma's theme playing in the back?
Heroes and get stronger. So not only does this man have the hairstyle of Heihachi, but also
I ain't gonna lie to you. What's it get to do with something similar to this? I'm going to go over Heihachi. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That is premium menace right there. Like, this man was willing to throw his son off a cliff. You throw your own kid off a cliff just to make sure he's not a demon, bro. Anyhow, he's gonna end up being a bad result. He's either gonna be a demon or dead. I forgot to mention this man's fighting skill. He's beating everybody's ass. King of Iron Fist is his literal nickname. Like, you cannot get any more menace than that kind of name.
So now he has the mentality of Akuma. This nigga is the
that guy another menace. Gonna have to go over him.
Of a menace to society. Now, let's
dive
into the three major pieces of evidence that I have on this man for this exhibit. So, incident number 1. Declaring war on the Hero Association. So the Hero Association held a meeting to try to convince a bunch of villains and assassins of the underworld to help them in the monster crisis. So Garou decided to show up to this meeting, but not for the right reasons. This man came here to make a statement. Bro pulled up in this meeting and straight up said, "AOG, I don't know what the you talking about up there, but the only talking I'm trying to do right now is with these hands. So who wanna get fucked up first?"
This nigga is crazy.
So obviously when the association heard this, they was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?" They thought bro was straight delusional, but they were about to get one of the nastiest wake-up calls of all time. So Sitch tells the three heroes
say, "Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right."
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Yee ass haircut.
So Magic Trick Man goes in to attack him, but Garou grabs dude and starts choking.
My name is Magic Trick Man. That's like the dumbest superhero name I've ever heard. Like, you got some dumb names out there, but Magic Trick Man, that just sounds stupid, bro.
Choking him to death. So this buff bastard tried to hit him, but dude pricked. Then Garou told him, "Ooh, hey bro, check your hand, twin." Dude looks at his arm, and his arm is just So Garou walks him down and clocks his shit so hard he flies across the room. So the last hero standing was Blue Fire. He shoots a fire blast at him, but in the blink of an eye, Garou cut this man's arm off, then sent him backing all the way to the wall and just splattered his ass. So after this man cooked 3 A-rank heroes with ease, all the other villains were in the room cheering like, "Oh yeah, you showed him right." Well, Garou turned around and said, "The fuck are you guys cheering for? You know I'm about to
they're dead
too, right?"
You serious? I'm like, what he say fuck me for?
So Garou lays out every single motherfucker in that room. So after this,
that's
just
still
laid out,
different.
I don't know how many people. He tells old boy before he leaves, "I hope this pile of bodies gets my point across. And in 6 months' time, I'm coming back and I'm coming through the front door." And he walks away like nothing happened.
No, I want to be like him. I want to be like him. Bro, y'all probably thinking this is like low-key psychopath, but no, I want this skill. I want that build. I want that freaking build. I want the skill set. That absolute menace to society type beat going on with me, man. Gonna tap. dead ass want to be like that, man. No, I'm gonna start working out after this. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna start working out. I'm not gonna lie, start working out.
This man's first appearance was him laying out over 100 people. That is pure nasty work. Now, let's move on to incident 2, the reverse jumping at the park. So late one night, GAROU confronted the greatest hero of all time, Moomin Rider. Bruh. And he told bro,
that's some dog shit.
I'm about to fuck your shit up, twin. But right before he's about to swing on Moomin Rider, a bunch of dudes in tank tops pull up behind him, and they want to jump bro. Because the reason why is because earlier that day, GAROU straight up assaulted this red shirt dude in a dark alley. And the reason why he did it is because they just simply crossed paths. So dude basically beat his ass for walking too close to him. So red shirt dude decides to bring his goons and jump GAROU that night. But while dude was yapping about how him and his boys are gonna mess him up, GAROU puts his fist in his face and drops him off the rip. And all his boys are shook. They know they don't. Fist in his face.
Hold on. What was that? What was that?
The rip. And all
what is that? What the fuck? Who is this dude with that good freaking ski mask on? Man, that's the just got razors with that mouth though. I'm not gonna lie to you, a tiger stripe over here looking like Bro, what is with this ziggity zag ass looking ass hair coloring? Like this has like tiger patterns in his hair. I'm not gonna lie to you about Pompadour over there in the back. Nah, man, that man need to go to a barber, get himself a fade. Yet again, like, what is this dude in this ski mask? What is this gabahe I'm looking at? This man low-key ugly as hell. What is the purpose of having that mask? You trying to hide your identity or something? Nah, you ain't hiding nothing. I mean, in fact, you got your hair popping out in 3 places, bro. That makes it look ugly
ass haircut,
bro. I know y'all not just doing this shit.
While GAROU's yelling at him like, oh, y'all done ran up on the wrong nigga today. So GAROU goes into attack, but he gets rocked and gets sent rolling down the street. And the person who rocked him was Tank Top Master, Class S rank 16. So this man is ranked number 16 in the world. So anybody else will be like, oh, hell no, I'm not fighting this buff-ass nigga. But GAROU, dude was ecstatic. He was like, Class S?
Man came up looking like this.
Yeah, now we talking, nigga! So Tank Top Master slams the ground and starts charging at GAROU and hitting him with his Tank Top tackle, sending GAROU flying and spinning like
that's a cool attack name, honestly.
So all his boys were like,
strange one, but cool.
You got him, bro.
Yet again, with these Tank Top boys. Why is one of them wearing a bowler hat? Why does the other one have a motorcycle helmet on? Why get One Punch Man in this world is weird, and like the way you get your powers can be weird as hell too, but bro, y'all don't gotta look like this ugly.
Bro, on God, no way he survives that. But GAROU hits a perfect landing. And he completely ate his attack. So Tank Top Master tries to go in for another hit, but Moomin Rider decides to eat it. So everybody is shocked.
Why Moomin Rider do that?
Master's like, bro, what are you doing? But Moomin Rider wanted to defuse the situation with the most powerful technique in anime history, Talk No Jutsu. He was telling Tank Top Master, you gotta stop, man. You are about to kill a human. We're supposed to protect people, not kill them. So Tank Top Master, being critically affected by Talk No Jutsu, decided, you know what? Let this be a lesson, kid. Make sure you never harm anybody ever again. So GAROU was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm leaving. So bro starts walking away. And it seems that the Talk No Jutsu has affected GAROU as well, until he stops and turns around and says, did you really think that Talk No Jutsu bullshit will work on me, you punk pussy bike riding bitch ass nigga? But Tank Top Master expected this and had that right hook ready. So he socks GAROU in the face, but out of nowhere, GAROU hits a counter out of nowhere.
And hit with a down B and smash. Holy blood coming out of this dude. Oh, nah, man. And this whatever martial art this man's on, he is on different demon timing levels of shit. Holy hell.
Breaking dudes in the process. And GAROU was pissed off he had to do that because he had to use Bang style to do it. I was like, God damn it, I hate using that old ass nigga shit. But fuck it, I'll put this nigga on a stretcher. So dude starts hitting him with a Star Platinum Jumbo style slams him through the wall. So after Garo just annihilated bro, Moomin Rider tries to attack Garo from behind, but he plants his face in the ground and starts bashing his head into the ground repeatedly. And when he was done bashing his face in, he holds his head up for display and straight up tells him, who's next? So with a last-ditch effort, Tank Top Master decides to get up again, but Garo just backhands, putting Tank Top Master to sleep. And it was basically rap.
Hit that ball with that counter. Nah,
tank tops. Garo just starts flowing like water.
No, he's not.
Them all out in sync. This dude with a shitty buzz cut just whiffs. He eats an elbow because of it, and everybody else just got slaughtered. All he heard was just screams of pain while they were getting massacred by this man. So after this dude laid everybody out, one of Bang's students comes behind him and tries to sneak him, but this poor dude was just another lamb for the slaughter. Garo just destroys him.
Damn, one of your own classmates.
The next morning, his old boy laid out, and everybody else that was there that night were slumped. This man Garo reverse jumped their ass. Now, let's move on to incident 3, his run-in with Metal Bat. So
Metal Bat.
Crusade of beating every hero to the brink of death in random
the only man that can whoop your ass with a Metal Bat.
In front of their hoes, Garo ended up running into Metal Bat. Now,
only man who could defeat monsters with a Metal Bat.
A giant centipede from earlier, but Garo did not give a damn. That nigga said, if you're still breathing, you can still get these hands. Now put him up, nigga. Now Metal Bat is a certified dog himself, and he ain't gonna back down from no
got that dog in him. Of course he does. He got that. He got the Metal Bat.
Dog ass niggas.
Man, it's got the hood weapon.
Popping off early, hitting him with a nice little 2-piece out the gate. So
I need to take that back then.
That boy Metal Bat is swinging for the fences. If one of this niggas hits lands, it is over. So Garo kicked him in the head, but Metal Bat ate it and started swinging at this nigga. But Garo was a member of Weave Nation. This nigga's evasion skill is maxed out. Look at this. Weave, nigga! And continue to full-on assault this man. And every time Metal Bat tried to land a hit, Garo would just bob and weave while Metal Bat was hitting.
That's out Ultra Instinct.
So Metal Bat decides to whip out his finishing move, and he literally turns into a human tornado. But Garo said, come with it, fuck nigga! As this man starts to parry the attack, then he finds an opening, then hits this man with the demon breath, sending him flying and knocking him out cold. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, this nigga Garo is a young Heihachi. Nigga just used his rage from Tekken 7. And Garo was talking crazy after this, saying, hey, good scrap, bootleg Yusuke. Now stay your ass on the ground, punk ass nigga. But when Garo thought it was over, he straight up senses murderous intent as Metal Bat is about to crack his skull open. But the only thing that stopped him in this moment was his little about to crack.
Y'all see that? This man looked like a demon, man. He is not having any of this ass whoopery. Nah, he is out here wanting to run back for that shit. Holy hell.
Crack his skull open. But the only thing that stopped him in this moment was his little sister just randomly pulling up out of nowhere.
What is this?
She unknowingly saved this man Garo from getting his head split open. So Garo straight up backhands him, and Garo goes in for the finishing blow. But the little sister just straight up stops him, and she telling this nigga, fuck off, mister, this fight's over. So Garo just straight up said, you know what, fine. But when I run into your dumb ass again, nigga, I'ma dog walk your ass. And Garo leaves. And after the fight, you could just see the damage he did.
Hey, yo, W sister.
Chopped him across the head, and bro just straight up passed out from all the blood he's lost. So Garo technically cooked that nigga. And with that, we close off Exhibit A.
That's Exhibit A.
Incident 4. That is just simply worthy of its own exhibit.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this. I actually saw a clip. I actually saw a clip of that. There was reverse jumping by those heroes, bro. That was some Black Air Force activity that man had there. That was an insane moment. Ooh, this is gonna get better.
Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final exhibit. Exhibit B, the 1v8. This is simply one of those moments where you will look at this and you'll be like, damn, this might be a Hall of Famer when it comes to this Menace shit. Because what he does right here is absolutely disgusting. So while Garo was chilling out in this shack after a fight he had with Watchdog Man and getting disrespected by Saitama, dude was just trying to lay down and recover from his injuries. So while he was slumped, 8 heroes pull up to this shack and they only got one goal in mind.
What's this dude with a frog head? Yo, this man look ugly with that head. Let's see his eyeballs in there, and y'all got this red ass looking ass, meaty ass frog head here. I mean, some of these guys look cooler, like this guy in the front. The guy next to him, not the guy in the run, not smile, man. That man looks like a dork. I mean, the guy next to the other guy in the black bandages, looking like that Viking Shovel Knight looking like. He look cool.
And that is Swiss cheese and Garo. So he ends up coming outside, jumps up to the roof, and just starts yelling, "Attention, punk pussy bitches! I'm about to dog walk y'all asses!" So Mr. Cowboy with his dualies started to shoot at Garo, but Garo started moving on.
Or think he Cassidy.
Dog and tried to kill the cowboy off the rip, but Stinger tried to stab him. And
Oh,
Garo
Stinger, that's
dodged
his
at the
dude's
last
name?
second. And this is
Look at
when
that
Garo
Stinger.
started getting jumped. This man was having to dodge everything because he was surrounded by 8 people. Then the barrage of arrows comes in. He starts to dodge it, but 2 of them end up
This man a
landing in his
Weezeman.
back. So Garo at this point was in between a rock and a hard place because he's at
Hey.
half health having to fight 8 people at the same time. So Death Gatlin told this man, "This your final chance, hoe ass nigga. Surrender now or I'm switching."
We got a Gatling gun.
But Garo was like,
Man got that
"Nah,
Gatling
man.
gun.
Let me just lock in real quick." So this bum ass toad nigga threw his chain and wrapped up his ankle. And homeboy right here threw a massive ball at him. But Garo was finally ready to.
Oh, he on that timing.
Counters the ball into the toad nigga and ends up squashing him first. So after he boomed him, the cowboy with the dualies starts trying to up the toolie on Garo. But Garo hits that massive ball again and it nails that trash ass cowboy. Bro said that fraud ass Arthur Morgan packet. So the ball ends up bouncing off a tree and it's about to hit old boy in his armor. So he destroys the ball, but Garo used the ball as a feint and just comes right through it.
Ooh,
So he
that black
grabs
Air
old
Forces.
boy, lifts
Are
him up
crazy.
above his head so he takes all the arrow shots.
This is brutal.
Bootleg tracksuit Gohan tries to throw some rocks at him. Garo catches them, then
Oh.
throws them at the archer behind him, putting him on his ass. So after he cooked him, Stinger came in and tried to stab Garo again. But Garo plants old boy in the ground using him as a human shield. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Mance has already took out half the squad. They don't even know what hit him, but it gets even more wicked from here. Garo digs in the ground, rips up a vine, then uses it to kick the goofy out of this nigga. So after he sent that goofy ass nigga back to the lobby, he starts running after bootleg Gohan and just starts throwing hands at him. That man Garo was like, "You can't block all day, pussy." So when
I'm not gonna lie to you, he could take that hit though. I mean, he was taking multiple hits from a literal martial arts master with black Air Forces. Like just bootleg Gohan, man. Yo, this man was still taking that shit. I mean, I'm gonna lie. He's sorry, but he was able to take that. I'm not gonna lie. You got a little bit of respect on his name there.
Bro finally tries to attack, he hits a left to the face side.
Ooh, lost some
Starts
teeth.
raining a barrage of punches on him, beating the literal life out of bootleg Gohan. So while Garo
Never mind,
continued to
never
beat
mind.
him, dude, Stinger comes in and tries to hit Garo, but he whiffs and Garo hits him with the counter. Dude hit him so hard he was looking up at the birds, and Garo wasn't done. He was like, "Nah, twin,
Evil
I'm
Kirby.
about to whoop your shit in." He
What the
started
hell?
hitting this man with
Freaky ass
so many
Sonic.
kidney shots. The nigga was floating in midair while getting his back
He's
blown out.
juggling him.
Then he saw bootleg Gohan try to get back up. He said, "Nah, sit your ass down," and sent him into a tree. And bootleg Gohan.
Who was that
This
anyways?
man was about as useless as Gohan when he was wearing that damn tracksuit. Bro was straight buns. And Stinger just fell over. That nigga was done. So the last man standing was Death Gatlin. And he was about to
That's a
up
cool
the
ass name,
Coolio
Death
scene.
Gatlin. Nah, that's
He uses
cool.
His final move, the Death Shower, and dumps out every single bullet he has. This man did not care that random.
It looked like
kid
he's
was still
shooting
in
out
that
a final,
shack.
a
He
black
just wanted
final.
Garo
Like,
dead.
yo, that man looked like he was shooting out a final. Hold on, let me see that. For that.
And dumps out every.
You're not telling me that it looks like a black flash mixed with a Kamehameha, my guy. Looks like the Kamehameha of black flashes, my guy. Look like he shot a big ass final flash all with like freaking Bankai or something like that. Yeah, I know a little bit about anime, but I never really watched or read anything surrounding it. So I just like know the basics of like some of the series and stuff. But nah, this man is unloading everything he has.
Every single bullet he has. This man did not care that random kid was still in that shack either. He just wanted Garo dead. But Garo ended up parrying every single bullet. And
How?
this man ran out of ammo. So Death Gatlin was cooked. He tried to run at Garo with a knife. But dude just gives him a nasty left, sending him flying and putting this fraud
I think he even broke his gun.
to sleep. And with
Yeah, he
that,
was kind of like Barrett.
Garo pulled off a second reverse jumping and cooked 8 heroes at once. Wicked work. The GAROU trial. The verdict. Nah, y'all, this is an easy one. That's a pass, bro. This dude is a menace to society. Like, dude was aptly going around here beating people up to the brink of death, even though he got his ass whooped by these old ass, because at the end, it doesn't change a damn thing. This dude is a menace to society. Bro just straight beat up 20 heroes on screen for shits and giggles, and he called it hunting. And then Uno reverse card in 2 jumpings? Like, nah, this YN needs to be stopped.
Feel different.
You know what's crazy? Exhibit C is right around the corner. So bro is most definitely getting a second trial by the end of the year. So that was one of the easiest passes I've ever done. So hope y'all enjoyed. Have a bootiful day, and I'm going for 3 this month, nigga.
Oh, that was a handful. That guy is, man. That man a menace. So this is your boy JoeDaKing here. Be sure to like and subscribe to the video. Maybe even like, I don't know, like do the whole notifications thing where you like know when I'm posting, putting stuff up. Shit, I don't know. But I always have a good day. This is JoeDaKing signing out.
Joe